Oh my God, I want that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God, go to iPad too. They check the iPad too. They check. Oh my God. Oh my God.
These phones, bro, y'all gotta break it. That's what they tracking us, bro.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing. Oh my God, all these iPhones. And they still going on. Oh my God. Put that shit. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing. If I go to jail, you know where the bail money at. Oh shoot, what they doing? What they doing? Oh my God. What are they doing? Oh my God, the cops. Yo, hey bro. I'm gonna tell you.
5 minutes later.
Yo, what are y'all doing? We don't got nothing to do with this.
Well, she's not laughing or smiling in her mugshot. Rough look for Meatball, the looter arrested last night while live streaming on Instagram. It looks like she's been crying. Word to the wise, if you're going to go out and loot or receive stolen property or steal shit, you probably shouldn't put it on YouTube or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok or anything else, especially when 15,000 people are watching.
Wild video of looting in Philly. This was posted by Fox 29 reporters. And here's a tweet from that Fox 29 reporter. Apparently security couldn't hold that Apple store door shut, and eventually iPhones, iPads were stolen. And some of those suspected looters in Philly are in jail this morning. More than a dozen people arrested, more than 100 people involved with this. Police say they were targeting stores like Lululemon, Foot Locker, Apple, as you just saw. Philly media is saying this went on for 8 hours and that the looting came the same day a judge in Philly dismissed charges against a former cop for the shooting death of a 27-year-old man. But there's been some dismal news regarding crime overall. D.C. just surpassing 200 homicides up 31% from last year. And in Baltimore, police are looking for this man right here in the death of a tech CEO. They say he's armed and also dangerous. But when you think about it, nationwide, homicides are down for the first half of 2023 compared to the first half of 2022. We'll get a full picture at the end of the year. I will keep you posted. If you like this story and want to see more content like this, please follow me.
You know what I find absolutely hilarious is that the IRS will chase you down for like your taxes and shit immediately without any hesitation, billing you for whatever. But when it comes to fucking helping you in any way, like me and my LLC, I waited an hour on hold to then talk to someone and say that they need to transfer me to a different number, which, by the way, this was the number that they've given me to begin with. To then wait another fucking hour to then get on a call, and then they said that I need to resubmit the form because they have zero data on ever having my EIN.
You know, that's something you realize as an adult, is that when it comes to receiving something, people want it quick. People will do whatever to get it. Like the bank, right? If you accidentally withdrew their money or something, right? They will do everything in their power to get their money back. But when it comes to receiving your money back, it will take 7 business days. That's the craziness of this world that we're living in. And I don't know, I guess it's just a sad reality, right? Especially depending on the level of tax bracket you have, the level of power you have in this world. This is just how it is. That's why this world is run on money and power. And you'll realize that as you get older. If you don't have the power, if you don't have the money, well, things ain't gonna go your way. Definitely not go your way as quickly as you want them to be. So it is a very eye-opening experience as you get older. You know how if people want their money, they will get it quick. If you want your money, as an average common citizen, you will have to wait until it's your turn or when they get back to you. It's crazy.
Black teens who killed white youth outside LeBron James' I Promise school found not guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Deshaun and Tyler Stafford were acquitted of manslaughter in the death of 17-year-old Ethan Leming, with Deshaun being convicted of a felony aggravated assault as well as a misdemeanor count of assault, and his brother Tyler only convicted on a single misdemeanor count of assault. This right here is crazy. The manslaughter charges were dropped when the jury could not agree on a verdict, causing Summit County Common Pleas Judge Tammy O'Brien to declare a mistrial. Deshaun could still face up to 2.5 years in prison for the felony charge. But thanks LeBron for the condolences. If the roles were reversed on those 3 white kids who killed a black one, they'd be going to prison for life. The mainstream media would eat that story up. Now, Ethan wasn't exactly innocent in the fact that he was spraying random people with water guns, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and I don't even think the guys were intentionally trying to kill him. But they did, jury. Shouldn't have been too hard to come to a verdict, and they say black privilege isn't real. Stay triggered, my friends.
Guys, a very weird thing happened today. After escaping from slavery, Colin Kaepernick is now begging to go back to the plantation. I know, right? That seems kinda strange, but it's true. Colin Kaepernick sent an absolutely embarrassing letter to New York Jets general manager Joe Douglas, begging to not only make him a slave, but just a mere practice slave. In the letter, he writes, quote, "I would be honored and extremely grateful for the opportunity to come in and lead the practice squad. I would do this for the sole mission of getting your defense ready each week." Now, people like to claim that the reason Colin Kaepernick never played in the NFL again after kneeling for the national anthem is because he was blackballed by all the owners, but that's still not true. The guy actively sabotaged any chance he got to play in the league again. The Ravens in 2017 were literally going to sign him to be Joe Flacco's backup, until his girlfriend tweeted a meme comparing their owner to a slave owner and Ray Lewis to his slave. In 2019, the NFL organized a workout just for Colin Kaepernick with all 32 teams. They were literally spoon-feeding him a job, until he backed out of it because he didn't want the workout to be private. Kaepernick was even in talks to join the XFL in 2019, which blew apart because he wanted $20 million guaranteed in order to play in a league where the quarterbacks usually make around $250,000. So after sabotaging any chance he had to play football again, Kaepernick took the bag from the NFL and moved into a lucrative media career, where he then made a documentary literally comparing the NFL draft to a slave auction. I still can't believe this video is real. Gee, I have no idea why NFL owners didn't want to sign this guy. So even after not playing organized football for 7 years at this point, after making it very clear to most people that he was not interested in playing football again, and settled for a career as a woke race hustler, Kaepernick is still begging NFL teams to sign him. To put it simply, the movement that he created about the national anthem was nothing more than a grift, as most race hustling initiatives are. He made a lot of money by hating the country that made him filthy rich. He even claimed that his white adoptive parents were racist because they objected to him getting cornrows in his hair when he was in high school. The guy is no hero. He will always be a loser.
If you talk shit, it's going to come back. There's something called cause and effect. We don't just sit around and say, yeah, we grew up watching this movie called Snow White in all these other countries, and all of a sudden you show up and we have to eliminate all the memories of these young girls who grew up wanting to have an experience like that, and you're the almighty, and this guy that started a company many years before you did, who's given you a job, you want to trash that legacy? Disney has screwed up the last 5 years trying to please a small percentage of minorities in America that are bitching and whining all the time while the majority is quiet, going about their business and raising their families, and we have to live. Listen to those guys cry all the damn time. Yeah, we're sick of it. We're sick of this bullshit. This is what you're getting. You're supposed to win parents over. You're talking to kids. The parents pay for the tickets.
What has Black Lives Matter done for anybody, let alone black folks? What have they done? Have the wealth of black people gotten any better since Black Lives Matter? No. Black Lives Matter was nothing but a money grab. Billions of dollars given to that nonprofit organization. How many dollars you think went to George Floyd's family? Zero. How many dollars went to Ahmaud Arbery's family? Zero. I can go down the list. They didn't give money to hardly any of these families. What did Patrisse Cullors do with that money? She went and bought her a mansion, a few of them. Where'd she buy that? She buy it in the inner cities? No, she bought it where nothing but white people. But they supposed to be about black lives. These people are frauds, and they defrauded America. They burned down buildings, caused all this chaos, and in my opinion, have had no results. but division and hatred and chaos. Do Black Lives Matter? Yeah, of course they do. I don't know a single person that say black people don't matter. Everybody matters, not just black people. Everybody have struggles, not just black people.
If you consider yourself to be a black feminist, you need to know a little more about this woman over here on the left, Miss Gloria Steinem. I did do a video on Miss Gloria a few years ago, but I think I'm going to reiterate it again today, seeing as the number of black feminists possibly doubled or even tripled, and repetition deepens the impression. The title of this article did get cut off on the screen, but it is called Black Feminism, the CIA, and Gloria Steinem. What follows is a fact sheet about Gloria Steinem's operations against the various social and political movements in America, particularly her role in creating a hateful and virulent strain of black feminism that attacks black men while partnering with the white establishment. Let's read a little more. Gloria first came across the radar of black men in 1978 when Steinem put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman on the cover of Miss Magazine, the magazine which she controlled. The book was written by black feminist and activist Michelle Wallace, who literally came out of nowhere. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. But pay attention to this part. Gloria Steinem said that Wallace's book would define the future of black relationships, and she pushed hard to make sure that the book received massive publicity. And don't we see this happening today? You might not be calling Sojourner Truth or Harriet Tubman ugly and stupid, but you sure are calling your fellow black sister a pick-me or desperate or thirsty when she stands up for black men. Y'all shame, y'all deflect, y'all project guilt on those who want to stand up for our men. You're literally doing what she intended from the beginning. Let a woman today stand up for black men and all of a sudden she's a misogynist and she hates women. I digress. What's the bottom line? The bottom line is the so-called black feminist movement was created and manipulated by the CIA from the very beginning. The only difference between black revolutionaries and black feminists on this issue is that the black revolutionaries know they were infiltrated and manipulated, but black feminists are still unwilling to admit that they were infiltrated and manipulated, largely because they are highly invested in the hateful brand of black feminism. As a result, the Hate Black Men movement has become more than just a political point of view. It is now a central part of the culture of black women, and this fact has led to the destruction of the black revolution and the complete distortion of black relationships, and the CIA had a direct hand in creating this situation. Gloria Steinem knew what she was doing when she put that book on the cover of Miss Magazine. Remember what she said earlier? She said that that book would define the future of black relationships. She pushed hard to make sure that book received massive publicity, and she used someone who looks just like you to push that narrative. If this doesn't change your mind about feminism, honestly, I don't know what.
These were not protesters. These were criminals. These were people that took advantage of an opportunity, and again, you know, looking to destroy our city. And I say that because everybody in this city should be angry. Everybody that goes to these businesses should be angry. Everybody that lives in various communities throughout this city that have impacted by this behavior in 2020 should be angry about what they observed tonight and what they're seeing from you all reporting this tonight, because again, it's disgusting and it has no place in this city. And again, we all need to work together to nip it as quickly as we can.